Hello and thank you for watching. This video was designed to make you an expert home buyer. Feel free to share with friends, family, and coworkers. Hello, this is Tony Reece, associate broker and co-founder of TRU Realtors. Beside my wife and business partner, Sophie Reece, and with combined experience of over 30 years, we have mastered the art of helping people just like yourself purchase properties in this amazing state. We have helped hundreds of families and love what we do. We love Utah, we sell Utah. Let's start with a mortgage. The first step to owning is to get pre-qualified with a lender. They base your approval on your credit score, employment, and income. Your income combined with current interest rates, monthly HOA if applicable, and property taxes provide a debt-to-income ratio that directly influences the price of properties we will be searching for. Our goal is to stay under your max budget. However, in the current real estate market, it is common for a buyer to sacrifice for a short period of time to meet their specific wants and needs when choosing a property. With pre-approval and budget in hand, we set up property search technology that monitors the MLS and alerts us properties the moment they enter the market. This comes directly from the MLS and may be customized as simple as price point and location, and even more extensive in regards to number of beds, garage, lot size, number of baths, finished basement, Rambler, two-story, and hundreds of other customizable platforms. Remember that the more you customize, the fewer the properties, so it is good to have an open mind, especially if this is a step toward your forever home. You will then begin to send our real estate team your desired MLS numbers, whereupon we will make arrangements for a private showing 7 days a week, including evenings. In this competitive market, we must be on point. Upon finding the property, we start by running a professional value, confirming that the list price is in line with the market. Next, we compose an offer, utilizing a real estate purchase contract. From this point on, let's recognize that as a Rep C. There are 87 possible legal documents in Utah amounting to hundreds of pages of forms, notices, agreements, disclosures, and contracts that may or may not be applicable in your purchase. Fortunately, we're well versed in all of them. We then deliver your offer to the seller. This will define the terms of your offer, including earnest money. Now, earnest money is typically about 1% of the sales price. That may fluctuate pending the property. We also define purchase price, inclusions, exclusions, dates, protect your earnest money by including seller's disclosure deadlines, due diligence, financing, and appraisal, along with quite a few other additional terms that are customized to your specific scenario. Every contract varies, but not to worry, we will guide you every step of the way. The seller then accepts, counters, or rejects your offer. They ultimately make this decision based on the market activity. If the seller counters our offer, the ball is in our court to accept, counter, or reject their counteroffer, and so on until we part friends or come to terms. Upon an accepted offer, you are officially under contract on your new property. Congratulations. We then coordinate with your lender, title company, and home inspectors. During this time, we are continually monitoring the contract. One of the biggest questions we get asked is, how much money do we need to save? At the time of pre-approval, your lender will show you several down payment options in regards to the loan. Down payments range from $0 Utah housing loans, 3.5% down FHA loans, to conventional loans ranging from 3 to 20% down. Also remember buyer's closing costs. These are your bank-related costs that include appraisal, loan origination, title, proration, escrow, and more. Plan on an additional 2 to 4% of the purchase price to cover these fees. An interesting side note is that when you utilize a Utah housing loan, you may build your down payment and closing costs into the back end of that loan, allowing for very little out of pocket when purchasing. Of course, all of this is based on an approval from a lender. Buyers are also responsible for any due diligence related items. A typical home inspection is around $450, with extended options that check for radon, meth, mold, lead-based paint, and more. Home inspections are not required, but they are always recommended. As your buyer's agent, our fee for service is 3%. The good news is that in a majority of transactions, the commission is built into the sale of the home and offered through the MLS. There are scenarios where some of or all of the commission is not built into the price. In those cases, we simply negotiate it in the contract. Now, our biggest priority is getting you in a home, and at the end of the day, things tend to work out just fine. In the event you have a home to sell, we have procedures in place that will make the purchase subject to the sale of your home. We can even list your home subject to identifying a property, giving you the peace of mind that you will have a place to move to. Now, upon going under contract, here's the next steps. We can begin by ordering and reviewing a preliminary title report. making sure there are no legal issues with the title. Then we review all the seller's disclosures. This is a 7-page document that discloses anything that would not be found by a prudent buyer: foundation issues, drainage or moisture challenges, and more. At this time, you have the right to cancel the contract and receive all of your pre-negotiated portion of the earnest money back. Next is due diligence, home inspection. After reviewing the home inspection, negotiations may be reopened, requesting the seller to repair items or reduce the list price. Your choice to cancel the contract or move forward is determined by the seller's reaction to your request for repairs. At any rate, if you cancel due to inspection on or before the deadline at 5 p.m., you will receive 100% of your earnest money back, if negotiated as refundable in the contract. Sometimes buyers offer a portion or all of their earnest money to be non-refundable to strengthen an offer. We'll advise you on each contract, as they are all different. Simultaneously with the inspection, your appraisal should be getting completed and a value provided. In the event the appraisal is above contract amount, you're not required to disclose this to the seller. On the flip side, if the appraisal is lower than the contract amount, you have the right to send an official addendum negotiating the seller to reduce to appraised value. Though the seller is not obligated to reduce to appraised value, it is common that these work out as well. If not, you have the right to bring the difference in cash or cancel the contract on or before the finance and appraisal deadline by 5 p.m. Throughout this time, the lender will be providing you the final terms of your financing that must be acceptable by you to move forward. And yes, we are protected by the above said deadlines in regards to this as well. You are moving forward and have come to terms with due diligence, appraisal, and the terms of your financing. Now, there's an idle time for the lender to finalize the underwriting approval and approved docs. The title company is brought into the lineup, all of the dollars or cents are balanced, and they also enforce the contract between you and the seller. We then meet at the title company to sign all the required documents provided by your lender. You will be provide title with the required cash to close, and after receiving all of the monies from the lender, they will distribute funds and get everything recorded with the county. At which time you are an official owner. Congratulations. It's awesome. So when do you get the keys? A majority of buyers receive the keys upon recording. Some are 24 to 72 hours, and others may entice the seller by allowing them to stay in the home 7, 14, 30, even 60 days beyond signing. In those cases, we will utilize a seller leaseback for your protection. As we get closer to the possession date, you should be setting up your utilities, internet, and coordinating with the post office and more. At time of possession, we will make arrangements to hand over the keys to your new home. The best part is that your first payment is not due until the second first of the month. In other words, if you close December 15th and your first payment would not be until February 1st. That's it. The most important thing you should take away from this video is that we will be with you every step of the way. Also, feel free to share this link with your friends, family, coworkers, or anyone thinking about owning a property. Thank you for watching, and happy hunting from all of us at TRU Realtors.